It's in the game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Cut.
No run here with Brown. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and a couple.
12. Here we go.
Here's Brown. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
A carry here for Brown. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
33-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11. Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 18.
11 MT.
And a Bengal first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow.
The pass. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm fine, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. That is hot. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And the 11.
Throw it. 180. Throw it. 180. And a shot. Shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one intercepted. Pinned off by the rookie from Clemson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Right in.
Back to throw. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Hey, we're good.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Shot.
At the
Burrow.
Ravens' 13-yard line.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Round, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
12.
Brings up
Stop.
2nd down to the end zone. It's intercepted. Pick by Malachi Starks. And pressure here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On one, ready? 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, behind.
A first down throw for Burrow. Passing right side and chases. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
11.
Second and 3
Behind.
at the 15.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Stop.
Burrow to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Ravens, nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
One more, ready?
On first and 10, Jackson on the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He keeps it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
First down.
Returned it.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 15-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yo. Hey, Alf.
Now Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Jackson Gets it on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
180. Hey, sit up.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Brings up second and
Now
3.
Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 20-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's back. 11, Thomas.
Throwing is Burrow. Inside, it's looked in by Chase. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
11, Here's
Now a handoff, running right, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
11 MT.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and
They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40, and he'll be taken down.
Here we go.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
11.
13 yards. And the Bengals.
They'll stay on the ground. That's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
12.
A gain of
11.
brings up second and
Off the
5.
play fake. Here is
The
Burrow.
Ravens 33 yards.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
First down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jackson now to throw on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And third down coming up. Jackson now. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11. Let's get set.
It's first down, and they'll run. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the 40-yard
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Third down, they'll run. And here comes the reverse. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
11.
First down, Bengals.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They had it first and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, and I don't think there's anything to feel good about this far.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Jackson now on second down. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown, Ravens.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
To kick off for
very
Cincinnati.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Mitchell. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second down, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards.
Good
For a
Baltimore
Raven first down. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From the 43, here's second and 1. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. Inside the 20. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Bengals 31, Ravens 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Gun. That.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Here we go. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
11.
And a Bengal first down.
On first down, Burrow. Open it, downfield, Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
That one's good for 29. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Wide 80. Wide 80.
Now second down throw for Burrow. And he's in. Mitchell Tinsley. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Point conversion.
180. Right side.
To throw, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Pick by Malachi starts.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180. Come on. 180.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one caught with Dante Wester. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It's a short one caught by Andrews. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Down by Barrett Carter. It's a loss of 1.
Throwing Jackson, forced to his right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good... And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First down team at their own 30-yard line.
I'm one, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go. Right 80. Back.
His drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack,
11 MT, 11
there was
MT.
just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Back.
He'll run here with Brown. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Let's go. 11, Tommy.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now, Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Check.
Here's first and 10.
A gain of 37 yards.
12.
First down.
11, 11. 11.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go.
On the carry is P-Rock. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
11.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On one, right?
Here now, second down and goal. Hero. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
11 mighty. Stop.
They go play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Here we go.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
Twelve.
Burrow now. This one is caught. On fourth and goal, they deliver. Mitchell Tinsley. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Jackson now. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Here's Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Made by B.J. Hill. A loss of a
So,
yard.
2 minutes to
Brings
play
up 2nd
here
and
in the
11
2nd half.
At the 36-yard
Greg and I
line.
back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down. Jackson. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain. But it's 4th down.
Back to throw. Jackson. He'll buy time left. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
To throw is Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Very scouting. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
19 yards.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 45, Ravens 26. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eleven empty. Gun. Cut. Wide 80. Cut.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Number 82.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
I'm fine. Ready? Here we go. Start.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Start.
On the ground, this is Piron. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Burrow here on second down. Open that downfield. Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 26. Evan McPherson to kick
Down
off
to the
for
final
Cincinnati.
few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
One last shot now for Jackson. Moving left. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where